Hey, welcome back. It's me, John Myers, the guy who identifies as a sober Christian deadhead who also is a worship leader. I play bass for Jesus. Tomorrow night, it's worship night. And I've been practicing all week. We got some new songs I'm working on. It's going to be great. So on my last video, I mentioned that I was going to introduce you all to somebody. Well, this is that time. And I want to talk about the genesis, about how this came about that I'm doing these videos, because I have a friend and I'm going to introduce you to him. And I had planned to all along. It just came out perfectly that tonight's the night. He's not going to be on, but I'll tell you how to get to him. So I have a very good friend who I've known for many years named Keith Wright, who lives in California, who was a business associate of mine. And Keith actually has a gold mine and is kind of a gold enthusiast. The gold mine's not producing yet, but he has the rights to it. I guess it's when you have a mine, you have a lien or whatever it's called, and he has a lot of interests. And one of his interests led him to a person that I'm going to introduce you to. And that person is the Economic Ninja. Now, the Economic Ninja just so happens to be a friend of mine now because he lives very close to me, and that's a coincidence, but nothing happens by coincidence. When Keith knows that I have a real strong entrepreneurial edge and a mind for money and prepping and awareness and just, God-fearing, trying to live my life as best as I can, and he ran across Travis Brohawk, and who's also known as the Economic Ninja on his channel. You can look up that channel. It's the Economic Ninja, and I'm going to put a link to his channel in the description down below when I get done with this video. But why? Why am I going to introduce you to him? Well, when I first started watching his videos, I realized that this was really a really special guy. He's a man with a great dream, a great aptitude for teaching and helping people. Somebody who's already done the work, and therefore he can teach it. He's not someone who has an aptitude that he attained from school and now he's a professor. His school was the school of hard knocks, and he made it. He has a great story like some of us do, right? He made it through a lot of things to get to where he's at today. But one of the things he's fantastic at is lighting people up on the idea that they're not going to just sit there and do nothing, that they need to do something. They need to do it now. And that something in this case happens to be finding economic solutions during these times we're in, because there's an enormous amount of opportunity coming very, very, very shortly. And there's more millionaires made during the Depression than any other time. And people don't know that opportunity is actually there in these crises, right? That there's a lot of things that you can take advantage of. But you have to be willing to do it, and you have to work hard, but you have to have some foreknowledge and pre-knowledge and dedication. And Travis is kind of both a prophet and a prognosticator and a teacher. So he challenged me and anybody who is over 50 to do 10 videos in 10 days. And that's why you have seen me doing these videos, is I've always wanted to do this. I've started a channel, and I'm kind of fomenting what it's going to be about. But a lot of it's been about my life experiences. And here's the deal. I'm not over 50, I'm over 60. And I have a lot of experience. And I have something to give. And I have learned, and I have been there, and I have fell flat on my face. And I've had a marriage go away, and I've had another marriage almost go away. And I've had relationships lost and relationships gained back. And an incredible work career also that's been very rewarding, and a business career that's been very rewarding. And it has not always been a linear upward approach to success. It has been all over the place, and I'm probably more successful now in my life than I've ever been. And I'm a lot older than 60, and it's really interesting. But this music keeps me going well. And the work that I do is incredibly interesting work. I'm in the technology field. And I get to meet all kinds of really cool people. And Travis is not the only one I'm going to introduce you to. There's many, many more. There's many great mentors that I've had in my life. And I will make sure that some of them are brought to this channel because they all have something amazing to give. So Travis, thank you very much for the challenge. I'm going to send this video off and I'll give you a copy of it and I'll put into the description for you all to link to Travis's information because he's a gold mine on his own, right? So let's go ahead and see what happens with your dreams, and I will be back on the next video.